everybody. This is Stan Neron, Commissioner of the Elizabeth Board of Education. It is indeed my honor to be with you today and be able to read to you as we celebrate Read Across America. School 14, it is my pleasure, and I'm so happy that we can be here today to share with you a wonderful story that I think you will find very inspirational, both young and old. So if you're an adult at home and you're sitting with your child, or if you're a student tuning in, I'm sure you'll find this story to be extremely inspirational. It's written by a young lady that you may know. Her name is Justine Simmons. Justine Simmons is the wife of Reverend Run. All right, and that's Justine right there in the middle. And there's 6 beautiful kids. That's Reverend Run right there. Reverend Run was the member of Run DMC, a popular hip hop group from the early 80s that started hip hop and gained a lot of acclaim throughout the country. But they later went on to do a wonderful TV show called Run's House. And Run's House was a TV show that ran on MTV. And Justine decided to write a story called God, Can You Hear Me? It's a very inspirational story. It covers a lot of different topics. It covers various scenarios when it comes to the family, when it comes to the individual. So I think you're going to find it very inspirational. I know I did. And God, Can You Hear Me? By Justine Simmons. And let's get started. All right. So God, Can You Hear Me? By Justine Simmons. You can ask God anything. It can be about your family, your friends, or whatever is on your mind. These are some of the questions I've heard kids share with God. I wish I had a baby sister or brother because I have no one to play with. God, can you hear me? Everyone gets lonely sometimes. As an only child, you are just as special as children with brothers and sisters. You can still have fun with your friends and family, reading books and playing with your toys. My friend is in a wheelchair. Did she do something wrong? God, can you hear me? Some people have physical disabilities, but that doesn't mean they did something wrong or bad. Treat your friend as you would treat anyone else, with kindness. My friend lives with her mom and dad, but I live with just one parent. Why can't I be like everyone else? God, can you hear me? All families are different. You don't need to be like anyone else. Instead, enjoy all the love in your family and in your life. Sometimes kids make fun of the color of my skin. It makes me feel bad. God, can you hear me? God loves us all, no matter what color we are. He chose beautiful colors for each of us. Be thankful and proud of the color He made you. Grandma died. Is she really gone forever? God, can you hear me? Grandma is no longer with us, but if you cherish the memories of the time you spent together, you will always keep her alive in your heart. Mommy and Daddy argue all the time. Do they still love each other? God, can you hear me? Mommy and Daddy may argue, but they still love each other, and they love you too. I wish I were thinner, so I'd look more like my friends. God, can you hear me? God loves you just the way you are. No matter what your body shape is, love yourself, and then others will see what is special about you. When mommy raises her voice at me, does she still love me? We've all had that happen. God, can you hear me? Just because mommy raises her voice doesn't mean she doesn't love you. She just wants the best for you. My dog Sparky ran away. Will he be okay? God, can you hear me? Sparky is so adorable and clever. I'm sure whoever finds him will love him and take good care of him. Mommy and Daddy are not the same color. That makes me different from my friends. God, can you hear me? What's important is that your parents love you and that you love yourself. My parents can't afford to buy me designer clothes. Am I still cool? People ask that all the time. Remember that? Designer clothes. Am I still cool? What makes you cool is who you are on the inside, not what you wear on the outside. I have a new step family. Will I fit in? God, can you hear me? A step family can be cool because now you have two families to share things with, two families to love. Don't forget, no matter what kind of family you have, there is always God's love. Maybe you have always wondered about some of these questions in this book. Remember, you can share everything with God. The end, everybody. But this is a very inspirational book. And really, it speaks about not really worrying about your life and being happy and loving and accepting yourself for who you are, loving yourself, and you love those around you, and you treat others as you would want to be treated. So I hope you all enjoyed your time here with me today. I know I did. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the year, and we hope to see you back in school very, very soon. Thank you, everybody. Again, my name is Stan Neron, and have a great one, School 14. Love you.